So I grossly underestimated how much hay we would use this winter multiple times. Well, what's up guys? This is Daniel from Arms Family Homestead, and as you can see, I am moving more hay today. I want to show you something. Look at the size of this hay bale. These are 6 feet tall and extremely heavy, baled very tight. So I grossly underestimated how much hay we would use this winter multiple times. So back when we cut hay on our own place, I sold most of it, or well, I didn't really sell it. I let Dusty from Cross Timbers Bison take it. He paid to have all the hay baled, and I kept 6 or 7 bales. Well, then we got mini Herefords. And I bought more hay. I found it online, Facebook Marketplace. They were smaller bales, I knew that, but they probably only weighed like 600 pounds. And you could literally walk up and put your hand through them. It was good hay, but we've gone through it much faster than what I expected, and it's just not baled very tight. It's not I don't know, the bale itself just doesn't hold up the way that these big, huge, massive bales do. So I bought these. I bought 12. I've got 6 right now. I've got to make another load later today, but 12 of these should get us through the rest of the winter, no problem. He said these weigh anywhere from 11 to 1,200 pounds. So they average about 1,150 pounds a piece. So then we won't have to be putting out as much hay as often. But what's really cool, I mean, when you live in the country and you got friends and you know people, it's just so awesome. You see that tractor, I just called a buddy and said, hey, I need some hay. He said, oh no, I got some for sale. We cut it, we baled it. I've even got a tractor there, and you can borrow my trailer. You can use my tractor, which that John Deere tractor is probably, just guessing, just throwing a number out there, 120, 130, maybe more, $140,000. It's a nice, huge tractor. Pick up 2 bales at a time on the front end loader. But anyways, I got one more load to do today. I got an early start, but I've got to go to a funeral this morning in a little while, so I'm gonna hold off and hold off on that second load. But I'm telling you what, having this 3/4 ton Chevrolet pickup, buying this thing was a great investment for me. I've used this thing a ton. Now I don't have to find somebody to let me borrow a big truck to be able to haul, what, there's 6 bales at 6,700 pounds of hay. I am dumping it on this side of the creek because I don't want to, it's just not worth the risk of going down the creek and down the hill and trying to get across with hay on this hay dolly. My biggest issue though is I would probably drag right here going down into the creek. So anyways, I'm going to run to the house because I want to show you something. Houston and I were gone to Florida we were in Miami, oh, I don't know, 3 days, 3.5 days, something like that. and my wife, DJ, was taking care of all the animals, and she said, hey, we had a baby goat. I got a baby goat to show you. And I come home and I'm counting, and I'm like, when I left, we had 11. We had 1, so that makes 12. And I'm walking around counting, I'm like, there are 14 babies out here. So I got some surprises to show you guys. Oh, Daniel from the future here. Let me interrupt this video. The file that I shot explaining about the baby goats, the new baby goats. We had, while Houston and I were gone to Florida, one mama had a single, and then another one had twins, probably the day before we came home, and DJ came out, counted babies. Everybody was up and going. Anyways, that file got corrupted for some reason. Wouldn't upload, wouldn't import, so reshooting it. So, there are lots of little babies out here enjoying some sunshine, even though most of this video it was nice and cloudy, as you guys saw. So, this little mama right here that's eating off this hay bale was our surprise. So her baby, she had twins, and everybody's out laid down. One of them is that little guy right there that's gonna run around and hide. This mama had the single. Hers is almost solid black, but there's one of our little twins, and that one's a boy, I believe. And there's another one up here. It's hard to tell everybody apart right now, but this was the other twin. See the little black one running off right there? That was the other twin that was born. Look at these babies sleeping. They're out here enjoying this sunshine. Look at them. Then this black one right here, that's going away from us, that was the single. So 3 babies were born while Houston and I were gone. The good news is we have 2 more girls. That puts us up to 3 little doe kids. So we have 14 babies total. The only goat left to kid still is Lambert. I guess I could have said that while I was over here, right? So Lambert's the only one that hasn't had a baby yet. And what's the hold up, Lambert? What are you waiting on? Huh? You holding out on us? Does that feel good? Lambert's a good goat. She was a bottle baby. Look at her. She likes being scratched. So she is definitely getting an udder and starting to produce a little bit of milk, so she should have a baby on the ground soon. So, success. So far this year we've only lost 1 baby goat. In other news, haven't lost any more ducks. I don't know if you guys can even see bear because of the shadows back there, but haven't lost any more ducks. Everyone's still good. Everyone is surviving. And as long as Lambert will have her baby soon, I don't know why she's taking so long, but if she'll have her baby soon, then kidding season will be officially complete, and hopefully only have that 1 baby goat lost. So that would be super successful in my opinion. So anyways, back to the future, or back to the past from the future. You guys know what I mean.
My wristwatch is broken, my shoes are untied. Time is a-ticking, and so is the tide. But I am not worried, things are what they are. Come rain or come shine, or a shooting star. I've been to the south, I've been to the north, east and the west, the middle of course. I may have been astray, but I've never been lost, never been beat by the road I've crossed. I guess I've been lucky to some degree for someone who ate all the fruit from the tree. Stars been aligned and my goose hanging high. I'll be okay in the sweet by and by. I was born at morning on the first day of June, 1900 and something and two. My mom was a sweetheart, my father was too. They left me a watch and an old pair of shoes. I guess I've been lucky to some degree for someone who ate all the fruit from the tree. Stars been aligned and my goose hanging high. I'll be okay in the sweet by and by. I'll be okay in the sweet by and by.
Tell you what, after driving that big tractor, this thing feels really small. Totally different world, totally different class of tractor. But one thing I did learn, he had his windows tinted on his cab. I like that. That was really nice. I may have to think about doing that before summertime. And but he bales a ton of hay. I mean, they cut and bale and move hay all summer long. So I'm sure having these windows tinted on the cab makes a huge difference on the temperature inside. Well, that's gonna do it for me today. I know it doesn't seem possible. Right now it's like 60 degrees out here, but the temperatures are supposed to start dropping tonight and start raining, and it's gonna rain all day tomorrow as temperatures fall. So now they're forecasting like ½ inch of ice, freezing rain and ice and sleet, then snow. So we may end up with a couple inches of snow out of the deal. It's just, how do we do that? How do we go from 60 degrees to single digits and not getting above freezing for several days? I don't know, I don't get it. I'm not a meteorologist, but I know it's gonna be cold. So I got plenty of firewood, made sure all the animals have lots of hay, they're fed well, they've all got fresh clean water. I also went ahead and went over to Dusty's and snagged my welder, because when they call for freezing rain and ice, we tend to lose power. So this is going to be our backup generator. I've got a plug inside the garage here. We can start the welder, which is a large generator basically, power the garage, which also feeds the house. So we should be well prepared. and we'll survive the storm, I know. Anyways, one more thing, don't forget the National Farm and Machinery Show, Louisville, Kentucky, coming up February 16th and 17th, I believe. We'll be in the Exmark booth one day and the TYM tractor booth for both days. So be sure to, if you're in the area, come by, say hi. Me and Houston will be there. It's going to be a good time. I can't wait to see all the cool toys, basically. And anyway, so guys, that's all I've got for today. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Y'all have a great day. And as always, we'll see you on the next video.